What is going on with Bitcoin? Are we heading into bear market, or are we having a final push up for finishing wave 5? This is the weekly macro count. And here we are looking for the final wave of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now a finishing wave 5 to complete the primary wave 5 count. And it's important to recognize that these intermediate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they play a very important part of this wave 4 here, because it's very common for a higher degree wave like this to end in the proximities of a lower degrees 3 and 4, which is this area that I have highlighted. So if we are dipping a little bit deeper down, there's no need to panic, but we don't really want to go below this line. And more locally, we are looking for a WXY here. So this has a zigzag as a W, and then a wave X, and because wave X reached over 70 fib, we are now looking for a flat or a triangle in wave Y. So A, B, C is the highest probability for a wave Y. We could also have a triangle, so that would be something like A, B, C, D, E, and then we go. But both scenarios are bullish. Then we have a bearish count. So this one is, it's not really bearish in that in the long run we are still looking for higher prices, but this is just looking for a lower low. So this is just A, B, and then a wave C here. So similar to the other one, this is just not really going up before we're going down basically. So this is just finishing wave C, and after that we move up. And then we have a mega bear, as I like to call it. So this is the the highest bearish, or the highest, the lowest that we will go. So this is a beginning wave 1, and now we're looking for a beginning or a wave 2 here, and then it's bear market basically. This, you don't really want to hit the 886 because that's a very uncommon target for a wave 2. So that is a very good sign for the bulls if we hit this, to eliminate this extreme bearish. And then we have a couple of scenarios that are complete. So this is a WXY. This is a bit off because of the structure, because WXY in a sideways correction like this, where you hit the 70 fib, as I mentioned, take it from here to here, you can see that we hit the 70 fib here. That means, here, that means that it's very unlikely that we have a double zigzag. And this is a double zigzag. So finishing wave Y at this is not really the highest probability. It's not breaking any rules or anything. It's just not highest probability. And then we also have a finishing wave Y, the same here, with an impulse going up. So which one of these have the highest probability? It's very difficult right now to say because of this macro count, because this is really looking for another wave up. And that means that the probabilities are higher that we are in a finishing wave 4. With that being said, this has basically the highest probability because it fits the the rules of being a WXY structure with a flat like this. That would fit very nicely. And also to have a finishing WX and then A, B, C, D, E, and then go. A triangle. That would also be great fitting. So it is more corrective in its nature than bearish. This doesn't really have the highest probability because of the double zigzag, because it's very uncommon to have such a high wave X in a double zigzag. You don't really want to see that. And the bearish scenarios doesn't really have the highest probability because of this weekly macro count. So right now we want to see either we are not really done here with wave 5, because we could be seeing something like this, that we have a wave 5, a finishing wave here for this scenario, so that we are moving wave C over there, and this becomes the wave A. So as you saw previously, that this is a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 instead, and then we go up in a B, and then we go down in a C. So yeah, it's very difficult, and I mean it's not pretty. It's not, the Elliott waves right now are not pretty, because the way to count this is we have wicks, we have this crazy wick with the Trump tariffs, and then we have overlap and some scam wicks, and now we are like looking for an impulse up with a expanding diagonal, which is insanely uncommon, especially on higher time frames. But yeah, I mean we're on the lower 6 hours. It's in the between basically. So in a situation like this, just wait for the market to be clear before making a move. Wait for a like a 1 2 3 4 5 move up, and then a 3 wave down, and here is a better time to take a trade if you want to go long, because then you are looking for either an ABC up to finish wave B, or you are looking for the beginning of the last wave 5 up. So that is pretty fail safe, I would say. But as of right now, you don't really want to go all in with a 1 here and like, oh okay, so either a B C or 1 2 3. No, you don't really want to do that with an expanding diagonal, because they are so rare. So after an expanding diagonal, you want to have as much confidence with the market telling you that it is a clear 3 wave down and not an impulse down before you even consider making a move. So let the market come to you. That would be my advice. And also I read in a book, I don't remember exactly, but maybe it was Kennedy. He said something about, if the market is crazy and not showing any signs of up and down, and you don't know what is going on, chances are you're in a triangle. So yeah, and that kind of fits the thesis here, that we are looking for either a triangle or a flat, because a wave B also have those same characteristics, that you don't really know what is going on. It's no clear impulse, no clear structure, no clear movement. So yeah, take it step by step, and beware of these all different scenarios, that we could have a final leg down before moving up, or if willing, we have this as a wave 1. And now, I mean, these are looking that we are stacking 1-2s, but yeah, I'm going into nitty gritty right now. So the main count here, or the main thing to take with you, is that we are still looking for a wave 4 and a finishing wave 5 before we enter bear market. But remember also, these are only probabilities. We can only deal with probabilities. No one knows any certainties about markets. We can only deal with what we are given and try to make sense of it. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you liked the video and feel free to check out my others if you do. So I hope you have a great weekend.